1 year ago, March 2011, I suppose it was, Pakistani Cabinet Minister Shahbaz Bhatti was assassinated, murdered by Muslim radicals. He was the only Christian in the government. His brother, Peter Bhatti, now lives in Canada. Welcome to you, sir.
Thank you.
And my condolences, of course. Look, the question we have to ask, some context here. After this happened, it wasn't that all of Pakistan said, how dare you, the murderers were celebrated by many, they were praised, it was just horrible. But has it got any better? In the years since then, Christians living in Pakistan, minorities living in Pakistan, is life better for them now?
I don't believe that it's getting better. I personally think that it's getting worse because extremists are day by day growing, and those people want to stop them. Their strength is going down because of their threatening. Their voice is getting less because nobody want to die for them, and that's why it's getting worse.
So the people, because there are many Muslims in Pakistan, of course, who don't believe Christians should be persecuted, but the numbers speaking up are declining because, understandably, they're frightened that because they'll be murdered. People will come to their house, they'll kill them, they'll kill their family. How many Christians are there in Pakistan?
It was, by census of the government, it's about 2.5 to 3%, but our calculation is about more than 10 million Christians are living there. This is about 8 to 10% Christians.
So maybe up to 10 million Christians living in Pakistan.
More than that.
Okay, horribly persecuted.
Yeah.
Attacked. We hear constantly of blasphemy laws being used to persecute Christians. Often they've done nothing. They're simply a Christian. They're walking along and they're attacked. Can they afford to leave? I mean, I don't think they should have to leave their country, but are they leaving? Can they afford to move to other countries?
It is hard to afford to leave the country. I think best solution for them, they need a support from their own country. Those are secular people, if they can stand up for them, and also from the international community, if they are ready to support them, to uplift for them, and for economic and education and health department.
Right.
The most people those are persecuted in Pakistan are the poor people.
Yeah.
Those have economic problem, those have a social problem. And if we will help them to uplift them, that could be reduced the persecution.
Now, we should also add that under the blasphemy laws, Hindus, but also other Muslims. Now, just the other day, people need to realize this, because some people think that suicide bombing, for example, is the last act of desperation of a persecuted people. A Shia mosque was attacked by a suicide bomber, and innocent people murdered just out of religious hatred. I think 4 buses were stopped. I'm sure you know better than I do. Shia names are different from Sunni names.
Yeah.
The government went through, took I think 16 Shias off the buses and just executed them, murdered them at the side of the road.
Yeah.
This is incredible. And Pakistan is meant to be an ally of the West. Well, I mean, what can we do? I mean, if we withdraw aid from Pakistan, ordinary people suffer. It'll probably be even worse for Christians and other minorities.
Actually, Mr. Coren, if you go to the history, most of the time in rule they're done by the Pakistani army and dictatorship. And they made it worse, especially in Zia-ul-Haq regime, who was the president of Pakistan for more than 11 years. They produced the extremist element in Pakistan. And there was very less short of time of democracy was there. So I believe if our international community support to the Pakistan to strengthen the democracy, and the secular people, those are promote harmony and religious freedom, democracy, that could be the better way to make a proper...
But how do we do that? A man who spoke out, a Muslim man, a minister who spoke out against the blasphemy law, he was a Muslim. As you know, he was assassinated.
Yeah.
And his killer, when his killer was taken to jail, there were thousands of people throwing rose petals on the ground. Lawyers who were celebrating what he did. In prison, the prison guards sat at his feet to listen to him. This is the very heart, the infrastructure, the epicenter of Pakistan is corrupt in terms of its fundamentalism. We can't change that anymore, can we?
And no, this is the matter of mindset. When 1985, Ziaul Haq regime came and he promoted this madrasas and this extremism.
Yeah.
No, it will take again to bring back or counter that extremism by interfaith and harmony. If we will promote interfaith and harmony.
How do you promote? I mean, I'm sorry, I don't mean to sound cynical, but interfaith harmony.
Yeah.
This is not the country of Jinnah. This is not the original idea of a majority Muslim country that invited all and every into the nation. You know, Jinnah drank whiskey, and for goodness sake, he was an enlightened man. But that's long, long ago. Interfaith harmony. You have millions of people who want to kill anyone who's not a Sunni Muslim.
I think we are doing some mistaken as well. Majority of the Muslims are peaceful people are there. Only there are few people, those are ruling all over the Pakistani, even majority Muslim or other minorities as well.
Yeah.
So if we all stand against that terrorism, those are in minority, I think there is no way that we cannot be successful.
Okay.
Only because of the threatening, and nobody is supporting those people, like Shahbaz Bhatti get killed.
Yeah.
He was martyred. Up to now, nobody will bring in the justice.
Yeah. Okay.
And same thing with others. People are scared. And if we have support from those people or stand for the rights of the freedoms and democracy, eventually it will be a change.
Well, you speak with enormous grace and forgiveness, and I admire you for that, and I do hope that you are right and I'm completely wrong on this. And again, my condolences, and thank you so very much indeed.
No problem. Thank you very much.